Welcome back to Beginner's Guide. We're just about to approach this guard, see if he'll let us in. Ma'am, glad to see you're already arrived. We've captured the machine. It's waiting for you now. You can begin the interrogation whenever you like. I intend to be quick. Very good. Just be warned that someone called the press. Oh, someone called the press, so we have a bit of attention on this one. Also, one more thing that you should know about the machine. It calls itself Coda. Well, then we'll have to be extra harsh. I will handle the matter promptly. Ah, the Coda machine. You don't know what you've gotten yourself into.
It's the machine.
Why have you stopped? Your work was keeping us alive. How could we possibly go back to trusting you at this job? To admit people that you allowed them to suffer. You pathetic worm. Think carefully. I know how to hurt you. Just cut that fan belt. Or it's not a fan belt, it's just a timing belt, I suppose. But, alright then. I will speak to them. Speak to them for you. Coward. Press. The Coda is a worthless piece of trash. Cannot. My followers. Yes. My followers. I have a troubling revelation. The machine refuses to admit that it deliberately hurt us. We'll find a way to live without it. We do not need its games. We will find other games. Let us pay it retribution. Follow me, we will destroy the machine. Or we will destroy everything the machine has created. We will destroy the machine. We'll keep the creations for ourselves. And let's go. Ah, where has it gone to? Where is it? Yeah, why is it always like really low audio for the gun? I think I have unlimited. Where's the machine though? The idea wasn't to destroy the creation. The idea was to destroy the machine, but I can't seem to find it. Just painting the walls transparent.
So now the work is becoming self-destructive. And I'll tell you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking that Code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative
Maybe it's so we can hear the narration.
And that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people, to get some actual feedback on his games. It might get him out of isolation. And so, as I'm thinking this, I realize that I could be the one to initiate it. Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback, so what if I did it for it? If he could see the difference it would make to have more
Smart
actual
man.
conversations with other human beings, would that
Instead of
bring
being
him
such a
out of
loser.
mental spiral? Would it give him confidence in himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work?
That's totally what he wants. Painting my paint gun. Oh, I actually fell to the floor.
So I started showing Coda's work to people. I took this one, and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his games. You know, the point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely
gun's no
loved
good.
his work. There was nothing for him to be
Door,
afraid
through
of.
the door. Alright. Where's the gun? I need to destroy it. No control. Put down your weapon. I don't seem to have a choice. Die, Coda!
Can you see why I felt like this was the right thing to do? Because it's the thing that I always feel like I need. To be told that my work is good. That I am good. When someone really connects with the thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something I really felt like I'd done something good, like Like, I was a good person. I felt like there was a
You
friend
sure are.
who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I could give him this gift, maybe I could fix the problem. When they told me how much they enjoyed his games, it was the best feeling. It's the absolute
See,
best
he just wants to
feeling.
be like a
It made me
game,
feel
like,
so
not a
happy.
programmer, but like
So
a
beautifully,
developer,
beautifully
financier or something. Marketer. He just doesn't have the skills.
So anyway,
Do it himself.
Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while. So this is June of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks, I guess. And so out of nowhere, one day I get an email, and it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's. This one is called The Tower, and to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made. So let's take a look.
To the tower! Already ominous music.
And this is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very
Does it?
cold game.
It's just a cool tower thing. This guy's reading into stuff way too much.
This room actually
Tower.
has a maze in it.
Okay. Invisible maze. Ooh.
Except that all the walls of the maze are invisible. And then every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise. So the
horrible.
experience is really miserable. The game goes beyond not being meant to be played. It actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all. But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
Do it. Nice. Come on, Coda. At least make it, playable. I mean, it's a game. Games are meant to be played. I gotta fall on the narrator's side on this one.
And to be fair, it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable. Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever. I had to cut it off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end. But that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate. What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze?
Roulette.
The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code. Like the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made. It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me, except a lot of my time. If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't.
What the fuck's
I
wrong with
still
you,
don't
dude?
really understand why this is here.
What's the number, dude?
I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though, so that we
Okay.
can move on.
Whoa, damn it. 1 6 1 6 1 7. Or it's like a number that's not even on there. Aha! There we go. I'm so smart. Where does this tower lead? Dead end? It's like, if you were to make it by, you just get into an empty room.
The switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side. So even if you somehow brute forced your way through the first 2 challenges, and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress. And it's scary for me, the idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely, just saying, that's it, that's
But
the end
he
of the
knew you were
conversation,
gonna modify the
not giving me
game,
any way
so,
to fix
like-
the problem.
Fix it, narrator.
I feel like a failure, I guess, when I can't fix the problem. But I can open this door for you, so
At least,
let me do that.
no, I want to hit the button. Nice. At least that's functional.
Was I a failure for not understanding this game?
Nope.
I mean, I don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow. I feel like I failed, and I don't understand why. I remember, it's June of 2011. I'm playing this for the very first time, and as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself,
I wonder if we can get
I
to that
don't know this
projector.
person. I have no idea who this person is. It wasn't the guy I knew. It wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them... I had been trying to, though. That was the thing. For years, I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for. I asked him so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean. And he wouldn't.
Red lights, pink, I mean...
I just felt so strongly
He just likes
that if I
having
could have
secrets,
connected with him, that if I
knowing
could
stuff
somehow
you
make his
don't.
work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy. It was that I needed to see myself in someone else. I needed to be someone other than me. But he stopped.
It's okay to live
and left.
vicariously through others.
And
Just
it felt somehow
don't let it get out of
I had
control.
failed.
Is this the projector room?
Where did I screw up?
Journey with a weirdo recluse. You didn't screw up. You never could have won in the first place. Dear Davey, thank you for your interest in my games. I need to ask you not to speak to me anymore.
I'm the reason that you stopped making games, aren't I?
He just doesn't like you cheating.
It's because of what I did. I poisoned it for you.
He's just a sore loser that we figured out his
I
thing.
don't think I
wonder
ever
at
told you
times
this,
whether you
But
think
when
I'm
I took your work and I
making
was
these games
showing
for
it to
you.
people, it actually felt... It felt as though I were responsible for something important and
You're
valuable.
so infected my personal
And
space that it's
the people who
impossible I
played
did
them,
begin to plant
They
solutions in my work
treated me
somewhere
like
hidden between
I
games.
was important. They really listened.
There was an
and cared
answer,
about what
meaning, would
I
it make
had
you
to
feel any
say.
happier?
Even
Would
though I
you
was
stop
showing
taking
your
my games
work,
and
it
showing
was-
them to people against my wishes?
I
Well,
felt
you have to
good
say,
about
don't do that,
myself.
you idiot.
Finally,
Giving
moment,
giving
while I
them
had
something
that,
that is
I liked
not yours
myself.
to give, violating the one boundary that keeps me safe. Now go retreat to your damn safe space, you idiot. Let's see, would you stop changing my games? Stop adding lampposts to them? Oh, did we add the lampposts? Is this guy actually just a nut job? Everyone's crazy? Would you simply
then
let
you
them be what they
stopped.
are?
And I didn't have anything left to show people. I just
When
had
I'm
to
around
be
you, I
with
feel
myself.
physically ill.
And as soon as that
I need
happened,
something, and I cannot give it
there
to
was
you. I literally
no
do not
feeling
have
at
it.
nothing.
Struggling to come up
Less
with
than
new
nothing.
ideas is not making me depressed. Low points
is
are just a
that?
part of the process. The fact that you think I am frustrated or broken says more about you than about me. I realize that this doesn't make sense to you just yet. Which is fine. You're not my problem to solve. But I do hope that one day it clicks and that you make peace with this thing you're wrestling.
I'm afraid that I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
And when you finally see what I'm talking about, don't say anything. Dun, 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 and then it probably doesn't work this time. Nothing's there! We are trapped forever! In limbo!
That's
No!
why
No!
I'm
no!
releasing this collection of your work. Is because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you. I've tried everything. And so a part of me has hope that if I put this compilation out into the world, and if I put my name on it, that maybe enough people will play it so that it'll find its way to you, so that I can tell you that I'm sorry.
There are issues with that.
I know I screwed up. If I apologize to you truly and deeply, will you start making games again? Please. I need to feel okay with myself again.
He's
And
still
I
making
always
games,
felt
just not
okay
listening to
as long
you.
as I had your work to see myself in. I mean, is something wrong with me? Because I know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now. Like, I'm showing people your work, but I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again, like I'm an addict. There has to be something wrong with me. Can I apologize? What if I tell you I was wrong? Will that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do. Just tell me what you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, start making games again. Please help me.
Oh, the
Please
walls are
give me some
closing
of
in.
whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness is that you just summoned out of nothing and you put into your work. You were complete in some way that I never was. And I want to know I want to know how to be a good person. I want to know how not to hate myself. Please. I'm fading, and all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay.
Oh, it should have put us closer to the crush. Oh, saw a cursor flash. Epilogue. So there is an epilogue. This feels very reminiscent of the thing from Stanley Parable, I feel like, but not branching path. It's just architecturally, they have a credits thing. Oh, this is way wider actually. Never mind all of that.
More love, more praise, more people telling me that I'm good.
Let's get on the train.
Always more.
Let's get the hell out of here.
It's like a disease. Solution.
And we've arrived to a nice manor house. No sprint.
I guess if someone had told me ahead of time
Can
that
I
he
jump
just
it?
really enjoyed making
Oh, I
prison
can.
games, maybe I wouldn't have thought he was so desperate. I wouldn't have told so many people that he was depressed. Maybe he just likes making prisons.
Okay. Check out the stairs. Nope. Nothing.
Even now, the disease is telling me to stop. Don't show people what a shitty person you are. They'll hate you.
Well, it goes to the same place. I mean, they're still making these source games. Surprising. Nothing's really taken its place. Loading. A little cursor flash when it loads stuff. Some sort of subterranean. We're in the Underdark. It's the only explanation. Hopefully this is the right direction to go, or it might just be a timer.
If I knew that my life depended on finding something to be driven by other than validation, what would that even be? It's strange, but the thought of not being driven by
cook something,
external
or
validation is
could go
unthinkable.
run a
Like, I
marathon.
actually cannot conceive of what that would be like.
Something for you. Interesting. Oh, he's got a ways to go here. Oh,
What now?
so to traverse this cave and
I think I need to go. And I'm sorry, because I know that I said that I would be here and I would walk you through this, but I'm starting to feel like I have a lot of work to do.
you can't change your
A lot
mind
that I need to
mid-recording.
make up for. And so I'm
We're dedicated to this, man. We're gonna finish
Just-
this.
gonna... Okay.
Back to dust, but a way more complicated version. Way cooler version. I'd actually rather play in this map if I was playing some source. Let's go up here, I guess. Jump down there, most likely. Huzzah! And we're in a prison. That's one option. stops, I'll go. But if it keeps going, I'm gonna go at the top. Nope. Back to this palacey looking thing. What would be over this crest? Just another long haul? Oh, we have to finish by jumping into the tractor, the engine thing. A fitting end. So let's do it. Though instead of floating, maybe this time it kills us for sure. Or if it did a float where like all the levels were combined into one map, that'd be kind of cool. For great justice! Float. Oh, loaded. Oh. It's loaded to a big maze-like structure. So this is cool. So where does the 3D end and the picture begin? I think it's like around dead ahead right there. So I think that's real, but then everything else is not. Just like this. Just a picture. So I guess that is all for narration. This is probably the end, I'm guessing. Yes, very much the end. Once you get music like that. So this has been the beginner's guide. If for some reason there's more stuff, I will add it on to the end of this. So catch y'all next time.